And we're back once again in our continuing adventures of not knowing what the heck we're doing.
Okay, so now where do we need to go? We need to get candy from Victor.
That's not what I wanted.
We need to get gummy bears.
Yes.
We need to get a fingerprint. And all of those have to go in that order.
Yes. Sort of.
Okay. Alright, so we're going up to Victor's office. Ryan, okay.
Hi.
I'd better get going.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Alright. Going back to Victor's now?
Yes.
Okay.
Because now Victor should be gone.
Alright. And hopefully left his candy behind.
No, Victor should be back from being gone, so we
Oh.
can get the candy straight from him.
Oh,
Since
okay.
he doesn't leave it behind.
Okay.
Where the crap did he go?
Ah, the same place that security dude went for the longest time.
This is so weird.
So now we have nothing we can do?
I
What are we supposed to do? Just go and make the day and night and day and night?
don't know. I'm gonna try to get the fingerprint with this piece of
Okay.
tape.
Alright.
See if that helps.
Okay, we're going. And, okay, there we go. And yellow.
Victor's on the move! Run! You have a long ass time. I need Victor to show up again.
Come on, Victor.
Stop asking me where I'm going.
Oh. Let's just sit around the bench and wait for Victor.
You're just obnoxious. Like, why do they need to make it this much of a pain in the butt? The answer is they don't. Where the crap is the dude?
Come on, Victor.
Fine, I'm just gonna get caught. Nothing there. Nothing there. There's the fingerprint.
Ooh, there's Victor. That's how you got him to come back.
My bad. I was already
What, you
unemployed.
call the detective who gets caught snooping? Unemployed!
We were already fired.
You can't fire somebody who's already fired, you silly person.
Ding dongs. Okay. I honestly don't know what I'm supposed to do to trigger him coming back besides that.
Check. Check. Still have to do that.
We still haven't explored the lab.
Alright, well, let's go explore the lab.
There we
If you
go.
don't stay put on your own, I'll have to find someone to babysit you.
Rude.
Can I have some of your candy?
What? Yes. Take all you want. Then let me get to work.
Thank you.
Yay, candy!
I literally took all of it.
Okay,
Goodbye.
that's not
Yeah.
really exciting candy. Those were just little green pepperminty things.
Yeah, but there's not minty things available.
Yes, Ryan likes minty things.
Or she just wants to mix it up.
Uh-huh. Or she just wanted Victor's candy.
I mean, there's that possibility too.
Okay. We can trade one candy for another.
Hi.
I got the candy you wanted.
Then take. Take of my bears and be merry.
Oh, okay. She likes to put everything on that ladder, doesn't
Thanks.
It's
Ain't
an
no
easy
thing.
pass-off point.
You seem pretty attached to gummy bears.
Attached? Please. I less than 3 of them. They're bright and sugary, and sometimes a girl gets a little lonely surrounded by all these scientists. Plus, they're fun. And you can act out these little scenes with them and then eat them. Sweet, tragic, delicious betrayal. They never see it coming, the dopes.
You're fantastic.
Okay.
I'll let you go.
Bye.
I want to be friends with you in real life.
These scenes out with them and then eat them.
Well, you know, girls gotta do what a girl's gotta
Yeah.
do. Okay. Now,
Alright.
do I know what we're doing? Not really.
No. But we're going to go back to the lab.
This is not the lab. I want to see.
What are you doing?
Bothering you? Did it work?
Hey,
Goodbye.
see you later.
See you later.
Oh.
You need to talk with Ellie.
Ellie's not there.
Oh, I forgot.
Jeez, Mom.
Well, you know, it's who's working, who's not. They should put little signs up. Jeez.
They'll literally give you a schedule.
And literally make it clear if it's day or night. Cause I
Stop,
can't
you
keep track.
tangent! We're stuck on the elevator!
Well, unstuck us.
I need to replace all of these gears before the brakes give out.
Oh no. Ah,
Seriously, this building would not pass health and safety.
no, it wouldn't.
Which one does this go? This one. And that one needs to go here.
Okay, the giant one at the
And
bottom.
this other giant one needs to go there.
At the top.
And there.
Okay.
And there. And there. And there we go!
Good. Okay.
That was mildly, you know,
Is that
disturbing.
somebody's fault or just a distraction for us, you know, to pass the time away?
I have a feeling that she is, you know,
Getting closer to the killer?
yeah, and so the people are getting freaked out.
Okay.
False. Okay, to make a fake print, we've got the silicone wafer, fingerprint. Oh, fingerprint on the image tray downstairs. Sweet. So we're gonna go to the lab.
Okay.
We don't have a fingerprint. We can't go to the lab. We gotta go ask Ryan to distract him again.
Uh-oh.
I'm sorry, Ryan.
Check. Check.
Okay. Sorry, got a little distracted with the dog. He sat in front of me. Looked sad, pathetic.
That's what she does. Talking to Ryan. I was like, what are we doing upstairs?
Okay.
What's up?
I'm sorry to ask again, but can you distract Victor for me?
Dear ears and general feelings of self-worth, I am so sorry for what's about to happen to you. Your sad friend, Ryan.
I promise. I deeply appreciate what you're doing for me. I will buy you a thank you gift as soon as we can leave.
We've gotta leave. We need to leave. But we can't until we solve this mystery. Plus, it's snowing outside.
Yeah, that's why we're trapped.
Yes.
Not the mystery. Nancy could leave.
Yeah, Nancy could leave, but you know.
But would she want to? No.
All right.
Okay, well,
start
that's on this
machine.
one.
Okay.
Take the
There you
tape
go.
on the fingerprint.
All right.
Yeah.
Good. Don't mess up that fingerprint. Okay. Nothing on the books.
Ooh,
a piece of
What's
paper.
that?
Go pick it up and put it in your pocket.
License and sale, order in process. We've run the numbers, and even the most modest profit valuation puts this product firmly in the unpurchasable category. I mean that we don't have the money to pay you what it is worth, because no one has that much money. The process for wireless transfer of electricity would be literally invaluable. What we can do is help you license the technologies involved. When you're ready, we want to have that conversation. You'll see a cut of every kilowatt hour on the planet once we've done our part. I do need to address a rather distressing matter. There have been whispers that your team is considering going the res commune route with this research, releasing it freely into the public domain. Please, for the love of all things investable, tell me it isn't so. While we approve your worthy impulse, we cringe at the thought of this wasted opportunity. If philanthropy is your aim, remember that you can always donate some of your vast earnings to charity, but only if you make those earnings to begin with. Finally, this is something I cannot stress enough. While the entire process is priceless, the individual elements are not. Any portion of Nico's work on its own could fetch millions on the speculative market. Until the deal is finalized, I can't help but see us in a somewhat vulnerable position. Time is of the essence. Rude. Someone's trying to sell Nico's work. Okay. Now
right.
we need to make the fake fingerprint in the laboratory.
Okay.
So we're going to use the same type of process. Oh, I need to make that. For the process we did like last time.
Okay. So we need some of that HF stuff,
Yep.
and it was put into the 4, then into the 3.
No, it was not.
Oh, fine. Oh, was the other one that was put in the 4 and then in the 3?
Yes.
I knew that one of them did it.
Well, don't tell me to do it with one if that's not the correct answer.
Well, I sounded so certain, didn't I?
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. See?
Okay.
Oh, look, it's written right there.
I'm really not.
I just noticed it now. HF3 and HNO31.
It's telling you how many parts are in here.
Yes, but I
Not-
didn't realize it was written there.
Not how many need to go in there, how many are in here.
Oh, okay.
Because you had to do 4 parts water.
Oh, I see. Okay.
I just... I can't. I've lost the ability to can right now.
Okay. Why do we eat the jelly beans? I mean the gummy bears.
Because we have to make a fake fingerprint. So now that's going to take 12 hours.
Oh, are you kidding?
It always takes 12 hours. I don't know what you want from me.
I want these things to, just take a minute or 2. 12 hours?
All we have to do is go to sleep.
Okay, fine. Go to bed.
Take like
Okay.
5 aspirin.
Alright. Now it's nighttime. Going to
Oh
sleep.
dear.
Okay.
Wait, hold on.
We're searching?
We still need this knob. So we're gonna have to bother Greg because it's apparently in the security office. Where in the security office? I'm a little late, not sure of, but security office. There we go.
Alright. Let's see if we can find that. What's our knob? Alright. Where is that security? There's a little button. It wasn't inside that cabinet, was it?
No.
Okay.
And the walkthrough just says it's on the security computer desk. Which is, not exactly the most helpful of things. Literally the only knob we have is that one for the testing coil. Because there's nothing else here.
No, and you can't even, it's not even one of the knobs you can steal off the other thing.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, there we go. Ta-da!
That would be why I couldn't find it.
Okay.
But we did it.
Yay! Alright.
Now let's go make a fake thing. We gotta get the thing from the lab.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't you remind me of these things? I asked the person that could not figure out a damn thing in the lab.
I'm sorry, I just spaced for a moment. But I ate a cookie, maybe I'll be better now.
Oh, okay. We'll find out. Not hopeful.
We're just pretending to be helpful.
I didn't press the start button.
Ah!
My bee, y'all. We're gonna have to go to bed again.
Okay.
Unless
Alright.
it's Graham now. No, so I can't talk to her. Let's go talk
Okay.
to Ellie.
Okay.
Since she's back.
Alrighty. So we will go up to Ellie's office and have a little chit chat with her, and we shall mess up Mason's desk because it's always an important thing to do.
I mean, yeah. As long as she'll still
Okay.
let us there, we didn't check our stupid score.
Hope you brought a good book and some candles. Sounds like we are getting snowed in.
Super.
Are you happy at this job?
Of course.
Victor seems to think your heart's no longer in your work. Is there any truth to that?
Much as I'd like to say no, all my life I was the brainy one. At home, at school, on the bus, in the library, in the corner store.
I know that feeling.
Kids used to call me Watson.
Watson?
That little brat, Susie Watkins, started calling me elementary, my dear Watson, because I made the mistake of correcting Miss Heinz in front of the class one time.
My bad.
But that was a mouthful. Became Watson after a month or so. Shouldn't have called her a brat. I take it back.
You really should have called her a brat.
Yeah, she was a brat.
Why were you spending time with Mason? I thought you two didn't get along.
We have to meet up to coordinate experiments once in a while.
You and Mason are working on a project together. Something secret.
You're wrong.
Then why spend so much time together?
We have a lot to coordinate right now.
What do you want to ask her?
Do you know what Mason was doing with a coil?
Getting his comeuppance. I heard about what happened. I honestly don't know. For a genius, he really is dumb sometimes.
Is this your card?
Nope.
Mason said it isn't his either.
Then it must just be an extra.
After Nico died, you left for a while.
That's true.
Where did you go?
Home.
Home.
You mean back to where you grew up?
Of course. I wouldn't call Colorado home.
Why not?
Between you and me, I'm looking to get out of here as soon as possible.
Why?
Even if what happened to Nico never happened, Colorado never welcomed me with open arms.
Why do you think that is?
I honestly don't know.
This card I found, according to the record, it's the one that opened the lab the night Nico died.
What do you mean?
It's in the log.
That was just a glitch.
That was
The
just
video shows just one person entering the lab. Nico.
When you left, I understand you took all of your work with you.
It's my work. I need to keep it safe.
Keep it safe? From whom?
I just meant in general.
What made you decide to come back?
The police.
Did they force you to come back?
They were persuasive. I don't know if they were going to force me back, and I really didn't want to find out.
What were you doing with Nico's things?
How did you find those?
So you were hiding them?
Stay out of my things, hun. You don't know what you're messing with.
If you don't like the work, why are you still here?
I don't know. Growing up, everyone had these high expectations that I'd go out and make something big of myself. What no one knew was, much as my mind loved the inside of a book, my heart loved nothing more than being with my family, especially my cousin Rachel. My Gram used to say the two of us put a little extra spin on the world. Rachel was my best friend, and I'd give all I've got to go back to those days. But I was told to go and fulfill my potential, and I did.
You could always just go back home.
Funny. Everyone always says the opposite. We weren't rich, and school wasn't cheap. I took out some big loans that my Gram put up the farm for. Can't make the money I need back home in the sticks.
Oh,
It's not all bad. I get to do my part in making the world a better place. That's a happy thought I can take to my pillow each night.
You never said why you hid some of Nico's work.
I'm not supposed to have them, but I see you get that. If you have to ask why I'd go out of my way to understand how someone like Nico thought, then you obviously don't realize what a big deal he is. That, and he wanted to keep them from Mason. He hated Mason.
Did he say why?
Honey, would you ask anyone to explain why they hate Mason?
Yes.
Can you walk me through what happened the night Nico died?
This isn't something I should talk to you about.
Too bad.
Well, then talk anyway.
You don't have much of a choice.
May not have much, but I got a little. Leave me alone, could ya?
No.
According to the police report, Nico had been dead for 30 minutes before you called 911. What happened?
I tried, but the phones were out.
What about your cell phone?
I must have left it at home that night.
Convenient.
Yeah, sure.
Did you think Nico's work was important?
Not was. Is.
Important enough to kill for?
Yes. More than once.
Whoa, what do you mean by that?
Look around. Life isn't just life anymore. It's plugged in all the time. People live in this weird dream world of their own creation. We're running out of power. And fast. Imagine the jolt when we all wake up together. Nico cracked it. A way to harvest the electricity that's already there all around us. Or, so I heard. I never saw his work. His work is so important, it can't be measured in money. It's pure power. Economic, political, military, and literal power beyond measure. Wars have been fought for far less.
Well, that definitely should be something that's just openly shared with the public so that the government doesn't just sit on it and hide it.
I'll let you go.
Bye.
I'll let you go. Yeah, thanks for all that info. Mess up desk, mess up desk. There we go. And there we go. Alrighty.
Now that we've fulfilled that particular part of our potential,
Alright.
we shall go downstairs and do some stuff with... No, we can't do anything with the gummy bears yet because I didn't press the start button.
So,
Why is he still here?
I don't know.
It's nighttime. I guess it's because we're snowed in.
Yes.
We get
Great.
snowed in for unlimited days.
Just stand there and make it go day and night, day and night.
It
Day
doesn't
and
move
night, day and
quickly
night.
enough for me to want to do that.
Alright, now where are we going to?
To the lab.
To the lab, okay. To get the fingerprint.
Exactly.
Alrighty.
Good job, you paid attention this time.
Yay! Alrighty. Now we gotta do the fingerprinting stuff.
So we're gonna go to the lounge where we have a little stove
Get some gummy bears.
and see if we can do the science. Knob.
I need to find something to melt these in.
Well, how about a hot beaker? That'll work. Oh, that's great how they melt. Alright. Okay.
And now
Here
we
it
have a
is.
fingerprint. Okay.
That's done.
That's done. Alright. Now we need to go to that little place where we need the fingerprinting thing.
In the lab.
In the lab.
It's in the technical.
Okay. Alright.
So the big scattered one over here.
So do we need to do the black light thing? Oh no, it's what?
Once Nancy knows where something is, she normally remembers.
Okay. There we go.
Yeah, we
Alright,
did.
yay.
This is so cool.
Ooh.
See, this
What
is
a
this
fun
is one of
lab.
the colors I've considered for my bedroom wall. It's a lovely blue with a little hint of green.
Teal, or some people might call that peacock blue.
Well, it's
And the gold designs on the wall make it look really nice.
they do.
Success! The last test showed that wireless transmission as dreamed of by Tesla is possible. Tonight's test will confirm it. What today exists in my mind alone, tomorrow will be shared with the world. And then there's a little schematic thing down there we will probably need for something later.
So I took a picture.
So we have a picture of it. Okay, and we're picking things up
Looks
off
like
the
it's
desk.
powered off.
Looks like you're powered off.
Well, turn it on.
You can't because we don't have the things we need.
Okay, let's see. Oh, and a book with a bunch of scribbles in it.
I'm not reading this.
I don't think we need to, unless there's, something important in there for later.
I'm sure there's something important, but we'll just get that from the walkthrough because
Yep.
my eyes are not feeling that
That's a
handwriting.
little bit of scribblies there. All right. Another journal, another thing, another thing. How many of these do we need to get?
7.
Okay.
Because they're for the pigeon.
Oh. Ooh, there's one. There's another one on the other end. Okay.
Okay, we've got all of them now.
All right. Okay.
So now we see if we can find
Anything
anything
else?
No.
Okay.
That's that one. Let me look.
We checked all the shelves. We checked the table. We checked the desk.
Making sure we don't need to do something else.
And we checked the shelf that's way above the desk, right? And we're checking for stuff. Nope,
Nothing.
there.
Okay.
All right. Okay.
Now we're gonna have to make Ryan help us again. Because we gotta go in Nico's office.
Okay. We gotta distract Nico again.
Poor Ryan. I'm so sorry, Ryan. I'm
Okay.
glad you at least had some sleepy time in between the last time we asked you for this ridiculous favor.
All right. Hopefully, it'll be the last time.
Fingers crossed.
But at least it's a surefire way of getting him out of the office. Okay, we're stuck on the elevator. Well, not stuck, but we're stopped. But
I'm sorry.
we're just there.
I had to.
All right.
Ooh.
Is this your motorcycle?
It's my sweet ride! But it's not done yet. But I'm working on it.
Well, that's fun.
Just in case you were wondering, yes, Victor's yelling is starting to crush my soul a little bit. I've made a chart to illustrate my feelings on the situation. This line represents my happiness and well-being over time. You may notice the steep decline. This frowny face here is because this is the first time I've made a chart, and it turns out it's very boring. That is also why there is a dragon and a dog on the skateboard and other stuff.
Okay, your chart is lovely, but
Can you distract Victor for me again?
Okay.
Okay.
I'm
Apparently, we didn't pay
sorry.
attention to the chart.
I'm sorry. I would give you a hug if the game would let me.
We did get candy for you.
I'd get more, but you don't want it. Gotta go over here.
Okay. All right. Now you gotta put all the rings in. Do they need to go in a specific order?
I imagine they need to be.
I don't need to do this right now.
Really?
Thanks, Nancy. We need to listen to the audio tape.
Oh,
Mommy.
okay.
It's Tuesday, 26 hours of work this week. Off to a running start.
Jeez.
Ryan's getting more aggressive with her demands. I'm reluctant to send her packing, but I will if I must. My safety is my primary concern. Which reminds me, the parts arrived today for the pigeon. 13, 6, 5, as expected. Should something happen to me, hopefully someone will figure out what that means. Last night, I hit 90% efficiency with a suboptimal setup. Thanks to Ryan's threats, I could not carry out the plan I had been hoping. Yet these results mean that it's time to announce. Again, I'm viewing the schematics in my head, and now I have to think differently. I have to find the points in the design where someone could take advantage of the system and bend it to his will. Tesla was lucky to live before the nuclear age took full flight. He never had to scrutinize his work. He could brag about death rays or the earthquake machines he had, and the tyrants of the world wouldn't take notice. That's no longer the case. I don't think he understood the cost of destruction. To him, it was just the mechanics of the thing. When he attached the earthquake machine to his building, he didn't want to destroy it. It was about finding the perfect pattern. The resonant frequency of the building syncing up with the steady tap of his machine until the structure's myth of stability was exposed for what it was, a hopeful lie. I always like to think that's how Wardenclyffe came down. Not with a wrecking ball, but with one of his unassuming little boxes set to frequency 37.
Okay.
Set to frequency 37.
What was Nico up to with a pigeon?
Well, we're gonna.
This
find
must be
out.
what Nico was talking about in his diary.
Now, you're supposed to arrange these according to the binary form of 13, 6, and 5. But we don't have that kind of time to go doing that looking stuff, so we're just gonna go straight for it.
There we go. Okay.
You know what that's about?
And then the little pigeon.
Ooh,
Ooh.
laser pigeon.
Ooh. Little laser pigeon.
1902 patent.
Okay.
Interesting.
This must be the key to one of Nico's passwords.
Whatever the 1902 patent is.
Yeah. We have a picture, don't we?
I'm going to look and see. I thought that I took a picture of
I thought so too.
the thing, so let me take a look. Let's see here. No, I did not. Maybe you did.
It's okay. We've got it all right here.
Okay, fine.
Okay. Now we're gonna go back to the fun lab we found.
Okay. Here, go down through the little hex thing, and go down and put. Okay, we don't need to put the fingerprint. I forgot.
This must be the building Nico mentioned.
Okay. Well, we've got a building now.
Okay, so we put that in our pocket, even though it's a really big model of a building. Someone's calling us.
Texting.
Oh, texting.
It's Ryan letting us know Victor's back.
Victor's on the move. Run!
But not too far.
Just hide behind something. Where did Victor expect you to go? I mean, what are you supposed to do? Just like sit there on the couch in his office while
I
he
guess
grumpies
so.
at you?
We're supposed to find an oscillator. Here. Okay.
And then we put the building in it?
No, the taps look like the ones in Nico's
Oh,
office.
okay.
See?
All right.
It's exactly what it looks like.
Okay.
Okay. Use tabs. 13.
I need to close the box first.
Well, then close the box. Damn it. Hit that button in the sun.
I need to find the correct frequency.
Okay. So we do have to put this thing in there. Good job.
Okay.
13, 11, 9, and 4.
There's a key.
Dun, dun, dun. What does it open?
We don't know. Put it in your pocket.
I did. Okay.
What have we not been able to open?
We haven't been able to start that video system, so just look
Okay.
at it. See
Okay.
right here.
All right.
See the yellow key.
Okay.
Ooh, another Zap game.
Oh no. Okay. We're going to cheat a little here. Okay. We're zapping things. Oh, this one sounds so cute.
It does.
It sounds like a slot machine in Vegas. Only cuter.
You're not wrong.
Okay.
Okay.
And we need a password.
Well, the 1902 patent number, according to our previous book experiences, is 1119-732.
Okay. Ooh, now we're going to see what's going on.
This must be the unedited footage.
Nico goes in.
Okay, in goes Nico. And then
There's Gray.
he walks out. And then
It's Victor!
Dun, dun, dun. That's why he's got all mad at Nancy.
Rude.
Yeah, he wanted to pretend that they had it searched. She searched for the
Victor.
murder.
He must have killed Nico.
That's right.
I need to find a way to get this evidence out.
Put it in your pocket.
What was that?
The door. We're just gonna go out.
Okay.
That's,
Now we gotta call the police.
No.
Oh, no.
Nico's security. Of course. I bet all of my electronics just got fried.
Oh no.
Must have gotten zapped by Nico's security system.
oops.
Uh-oh. Ruh-roh.
So no more phone help.
That's okay. The Hardy Boys weren't being very helpful at all, and, well, you know,
Deirdre just has some.
she's got some
attitude
issues. So now we'll just ride up and down on the elevator for a
We're
while.
gonna go talk to Ryan.
I'm just riding up and down the elevator. Yo.
What's up?
I need your help. Big time.
What?
It was Victor. He killed Nico.
Did you call the police?
I couldn't. I had evidence, but it got zapped when I tried to take it out of Nico's secret lab.
Secret lab? Zapped? What?
What?
I'll explain later. I just need a way to get the video out without getting it ruined.
You need to find a way to make a Faraday cage. That should get the drive out without wiping it. Get the drive out, I'll work on what to do next. Take this, it'll help.
Thanks.
All right.
This box might be just what I need to build a Faraday container. This might work.
Or maybe it'll backfire and electrocute you.
Sweet.
What?
Sorry, I'm just so happy we're gonna bust him. And also really scared he'll catch us and kill us all. I'm on a roller coaster right now. Ellie and I'll gas up the snowmobiles and split up to double our chances of reaching help. Do not let him catch on. If he knows you're about to get the video out, he will kill you. Play it cool, Nancy.
Okay.
I'll let you go.
Bye.
Why should I let Ellie in on it?
Because we know Victor's the one that did it. So we got a rocket USB drive. And
the cat. We need the cat.
we don't need the cat.
So not fun. Just take everything off the table. You might need it.
It won't let us.
It's so fun. It's a kitty cat. And the little cat needs to learn how to go meow.
Well, you know, it's a work in progress.
Instead it just goes like it's dying. Ooh, let's see.
And Ellie's gone.
What do we need?
To
Mess up Mason's desk. There we go.
We are dedicated to our
Yes,
craft.
we are.
Okay.
Like
Can't talk to anyone. Gotta go downstairs. But that's where the lab is.
and then we gotta build a little cage.
Yes.
All right. Let's hope
But we
there's
need a few
instructions
more
there.
materials.
Okay. Tape. We need some tape. Some staplers.
I'm looking.
I'm just trying to help.
Oh, we have to go get paper clip, string paper, attached. Oh, we have to get aluminum foil.
Oh, okay.
And the only place that has that is the lab, which has the packets those silicone wafers are coming in.
Okay.
So on the way to the photography lab.
I'll get some of those.
Yes, aluminum foil.
I don't need another board right now.
That's what you think.
Really, can't you just put an extra one in your pocket?
She won't let you. She's very rude. For someone who's a klepto, she just doesn't let you take everything you want.
It's like, come on, you know, if you just took an extra in case you goofed on the first one.
Okay.
Aluminum foil.
We have that.
Time to make a portable Faraday cage. Hope this works.
Okay, we need to do that.
Oh.
Somehow that was enough.
Wow, that was
foil.
great.
Then
I can't do that yet.
Well, fine.
I don't think it's time for that yet.
You're not helpful.
Alright.
This box should keep the drive safe.
Okay.
A box wrapped in aluminum foil.
It's a Faraday cage. It has a ground and a wire and everything.
Box wrapped in aluminum foil.
You'd be surprised what, you can find with just aluminum foil.
Well, yeah.
Okay.
Make little hats with aluminum foil, apparently. Alright, now we're making it be nighttime?
Yes, because Ryan wanted Ellie, and we need to talk to Ellie.
Okay. Alright, we'll go back to Ellie. Oh, yeah, to Ellie's.
Yep.
Okay. Going up to Ellie's office. Going up. I'm going up. Okay. And now we go to Ellie's office. And we don't need to mess up Mason's desk because it should already be messed up.
Glad you made it through that lock-in. That could have been real bad.
She's not
Victor
helping.
killed Nico. I have proof. I need your help.
That's why he's here. It didn't make sense why he kept popping in. He knows you figured it out.
We need backup.
We have snowmobiles. Ryan and I will go for help. Find Gray. He'll help you with Victor until the police arrive.
Okay. We'll
I'll
go
let
talk
you
to
go.
Grumpy Pants.
Goodbye, Nancy.
Fine. Mr. Grumpy Pants has to help us. What do we have to bribe him with something to help?
I doubt it.
I mean,
He was friends with
geez.
Nico previously.
Yeah, but he's grumpy about it. I mean, jeez. Is he just mad because Nico wouldn't hire him, to be some sort of scientisty person?
I have no idea.
Yeah, what?
I think Victor killed Nico.
You have proof?
Yes, but it got zapped coming out of Nico's lab.
Find a way to get it, and keep it safe.
Duh!
I'll take care of Victor. Be fast.
What's the real story between you and Nico?
I was the smart one between the two of us. He was just a scrawny kid with bad acne and a lisp, who begged me to help him figure out his constants. We took off together, but the higher we rose in our studies, he got stronger. He wasn't a scrawny kid anymore. And me, I woke up one day and the floor wasn't there. They said I was a burnout. It was worse than that. You wouldn't understand.
Try me.
The way we think about everything is completely wrong. Even time is an illusion. It's nothing. It doesn't exist.
I'm sure it does.
You think it does, but it doesn't. We aren't even here. We're a 3D holographic projection of a fixed point of high-density information located far off in what we think of as deep space.
Okay.
That headspace, I got caught there. I couldn't function. From that day, Nico had my back, and when things got dangerous for him, I tried to watch his. Couldn't in the end.
Now, can you tell me what you were hiding earlier? Were you destroying something?
Knowledge this world can't have.
Is that up to you to decide?
Yes. Science isn't moral or amoral. It just is. To get to where he needed to go, Nico discovered some things that are very dangerous.
Like weapons?
Discoveries with potential military application. Nico couldn't censor himself, but he didn't want to be another Nobel or Oppenheimer. He made me promise if anything ever happened to him, I'd destroy everything that people would abuse.
He trusted you to know the difference?
And only me. If I don't finish here, Nico's work might end up doing a lot more harm than good.
If it's so important, what would have happened if you had both died?
There was a contingency we considered, and thankfully did not have to enact.
That seems
Goodbye.
Bye.
You're going to blow up the building. Don't worry about it.
That was probably the answer.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right.
Time to go to the lab.
Back to the lab. So we can get the evidence we need.
Dun dun dun. The lab was downstairs. I am a dumbass.
We just like riding the elevator.
Apparently.
You know. Just go up and down the elevator.
Strong on so
All
many
right.
levels.
Here we go. Okay.
Now that we've gone on the elevator to get to the lab.
All right. We at least know our way to the magical place. The mystical, magical room. Oh. Okay. Now,
Let's take
we'll
this.
try it again.
And we press the download
Okay,
button.
it's transferred.
All right.
All
Okay.
right, I just might be able to get this through the door safely.
Put it in the box.
She did.
All right. Okay.
Jeez, Mommy.
Stick it under your shirt so nobody sees you. Okay. All right. Guess we made it.
Apparently.
All right. Well, that was anticlimactic, but okay. Alrighty. And now we.
Dude.
Are you okay?
Oh no! Oh no! Poke him. See.
It won't let me.
He's out cold. I should find help.
All right.
Dun dun dun!
Hello, Nancy. You're awake. Well, that's unfortunate for you.
Victor, why are you doing this?
Stay out of the lab. That was the one thing I asked you to do, and you couldn't. You see, Nancy, I knew Nico had something hidden in here. I just couldn't find it, which is why I asked you to stay out.
You got away with murder. Why not make a break for it? Why the elaborate plan?
Murder investigations don't just go away. Someone had to take the fall, Nancy. You were supposed to give someone a push. That friend of yours sold you short. That's why you're here. You were supposed to drum up enough evidence to get Ryan put away. But no! You had to screw that up. Then I handed you Ellie and Mason. Handed them to you on a big silver platter that said, "Look how guilty these two are!"
You knocked me out and then planted the key card.
That should have sealed the deal, but you couldn't leave it alone.
No.
I guess I should be congratulating you for being so sharp. It really is a shame I have to kill you instead. Goodbye, Nancy Drew!
Bye.
The cage won't last long against the coil. I'll need to find a way to get out without getting electrocuted. I bet Ryan's electrical components will help here.
Yes, they will. And I'm going to use a walkthrough.
Alrighty. Okay, here we go.
This must be the schematic for the circuit.
Yeah, I don't know how to read that, yo. So we're just going to do it this way.
Alright.
I need to get this working before it's too late.
Stop telling me that. You waste time.
She's just giving me a little helpful hint. Go back there!
Not a helpful hint. That's a stressful hint of something I already freaking know.
Well, you know, she's telling you that you don't know the obvious.
That we're about to be electrocuted. I think that was fairly well spelled out.
Well, if we do it right, we won't be electrocuted.
Yeah, but I gotta go fast.
That's why Nancy told you to go fast.
Okay. And then we put this one here. And this one here. This one there. Okay. And then there's one of these. I think it goes there. There we go.
There we go.
And then we've got a bunch of these things that need to go in the correct places.
Great.
This is very intricate. She totally would have died by now.
Yep, she had to figure it all on her own. Oh, she had the schematics.
Got it. This should give me a chance to escape.
What are you doing?
What are you doing? Did we just murder someone?
Dear Hannah, Victor was rushed to the hospital and then to a courthouse
Okay.
where he was charged with the murder of Nico Jovic.
He just
Due to
got
his attempts to subvert justice,
tasered.
he's been denied bail until his trial. Word is he's willing to strike a plea deal for leniency. But I doubt there will be much to be found. The potential buyers Victor had been courting came forward immediately. It was quickly proven they had no idea about Victor's involvement in Nico's death. Regardless, they decided to cut funding for the lab immediately. I can hardly blame them. Mason snuck back into the lab the night after Victor's arrest and made off with a drive containing years of his and Nico's research. Gray spent weeks chasing him down until he finally caught him trying to make a sale at the Technology of Tomorrow conference. After a heated public argument that sent the Technology of Tomorrow bloggers into a frenzy, the two reached an agreement. Gray promised all due credit would remain with Mason and Ellie, provided they assist him in finishing Nico's work. A video of the argument titled Epic Dork Fight was posted online and went viral almost immediately. Within 2 hours, Gray was fielding calls from philanthropic backers wishing to fund their new endeavor. Mason, on the other hand, was fielding date requests from viewers who clearly have a profound affinity for the lost art of arguing. Ellie was surprised at first to hear that Mason wanted her to assist with finishing up Nico's work. She agreed to stay on until the first publication is completed. After that, she plans on doing whatever it takes to get back home. She's not sure what her next endeavor will be, but she's excited to make that decision alongside her family. Finding out what had happened to his best friend changed Gray almost immediately. For the first time since his breakdown, he decided to fully re-enter the world of science. He took the lead on finishing Nico's work and opening the majority of the research up to the public. Some of the work he plans to destroy, as he promised. Although she had been exonerated, it wasn't until Ryan knew exactly what happened to Nico that she could begin to move on from what happened that night. She decided to stay with the team during the next research phase, on the condition that she can personally address all safety issues before each experiment. More than anything, Nico wanted his work to make the world a better place. I'd like to think he'd be very proud to see the team working hard to prepare his work for public release. The fact that Nico Jovic's name will be known the world over, while Victor's won't, again proves what I always believed. The world fondly remembers those who always give, and soon forgets those who only take. Can't wait to see you. Love, Nancy.
deep.
I think it's these. Although we're not sure. It was right!
Combo!
Rebuilding the robotic feline, and for messing up Mason's desk. We also got Trivia Tamer and an Easter egg.
Alright.
But we apparently did not press the pigeon often enough.
Oh.
Didn't raise the alarm often enough.
Ah. What are you creating many formulas we didn't get for running wireless energy tests? Well, geez. So we didn't get very many awards. Wah, wah.
And that,
That's
friends, is the end. I
We're
hope you've
done.
enjoyed it. Yes, I will make my mom play other games with me later. But for now, that's it.